Hello. In this video we're going to be talking about links, uploading pages, and IDMLs. So basically what I'm going to do in this video is talk you through the process of downloading a template to use on your page, then how to upload it back into the drive so we can put it into our newspaper. Now this is specific to our school's newspaper, but if you use a similar process for whatever publication you're doing, you can probably apply it to that as well. So, if you're on the Hawkeye, and I'll go very specific here, you're probably going to want to use a template to make your page. So, the way to get to the best templates we have are in this easy to use templates by Jack folder. It's very simple templates. If you want some more complex ones, we have them in this blue templates folder down here. But just to get the point across, we'll use these. Now in here you see two different types of files, IDMLs and JPEGs. The JPEGs are only in there so you can click on it and see what the setup of the page looks like, so you know what you're getting into because you can't preview an IDML. And you're not going to actually download any JPEGs because you can't edit them. What you want to do is download the IDML because that's when you can edit. So don't try and download the JPEGs, just use those to look at the design and pick out which one you want to use. So say we like, we'll look at both, but say we like this one. Now we'll go to the corresponding IDML for that one, which would be right here, and we'll double click. And it's going to bring you to all these crazy folders, and it's going to be looking very confusing. But what you have to do is just completely ignore all of them and just click this one download button right here. It seems a lot more intimidating than it really is. Ignore all of these folders, just ignore all of them. Just download right from here. Click download, and it'll put in your downloads right here. Then you'll click on it, and it'll bring it right into InDesign, and it'll open it up for you. So once it loads, what it's going to do is it's going to have the page set up for us where we can just, oh, here it goes. Okay, well it finishes. What we're going to do, okay, it's going to give you a notification like this. It contains a link to a source that's missing. You can find a relink the link, whatever. Just hit OK. Ignore that. It's kind of unnecessary because for the most part, links, and when I say links, I'm not referring to like URLs, I'm referring to the pictures that go on your page. Those are called links. Usually they don't save in your IDML. This one is a weird occurrence where it actually did save, but that almost never happens. Usually what will happen is when you save a page as an IDML and someone else opens it, you'll just get a gray box like this and you'll have to replace the image. So what's important is that when you upload your page after you're done as an IDML, that you also put the links in your pages folder. And by links I mean the pictures on your page, so your editors can replace those images, because when we open it, they won't show up. So now that you have this template, you're free to do whatever you want with it. All your headlines, so the headline for my story is this. Whatever it needs to be. Now, it will look a little crazy at first with all these lines and no actual text for the most part. So what you want to do is hit View, Overprint Preview, and that'll make it look more normal for you. And then you can just erase whatever's in here, and you can go into the Google Doc with your story and copy paste it right into that slot. That's what you're going to do for all of these. Then if you want to fill in the pictures, click on the picture box and go to File, Place. It'll take a second. You can go to whichever in there and click on whichever picture you want to use. And it's probably going to be blown up weird, so click the little circle in the middle here. It's going to give you this huge box. So hit the magnifying glass and click while you're holding down Alt, and that'll zoom out. Go back onto your mouse and click this box out here while you're holding down Shift and drag it. That'll keep it from stretching or smushing down. And then you can just center that in the box however you want it. Great. Then once you're done with your page, well actually first if you want to zoom back in, click back on the magnifying glass and just highlight over what you want to zoom into. Click back onto your mouse. When you're done with your page, the way we upload things for the Hawkeye is in two different ways. First, you're going to save as a PDF, a press quality PDF to be more specific. So we'll go File, Adobe PDF Presets, and Press Quality. And we'll type in page 22 or whatever it is. You'll hit Save, and it's going to give you all this crazy stuff. Ignore it, hit Export. It's going to give you a warning. Ignore it, just hit OK. So now you have that saved as a PDF. The next thing we're going to do is save it as an IDML. The reason we do both is because if there's a mistake on your page, we can't edit the PDF, but we can edit the IDML. But the IDML won't have your pictures on it, so we use the PDF as a guide to know where your pictures are supposed to go. And that's why it's so important that you upload both. To get an IDML, we'll go to File, Export, and your format will be InDesign Markup, which is an IDML. Click on that, save it. Perfect. Okay, then you'll just want to, one last thing, save your page to your computer in case you lose it. Put it on your desktop, put it wherever you need. And then you can exit out of InDesign or just minimize it. We're back in our drive now. And I'll use an example. We'll just go into this March folder, but you'll go into whatever folder is for your issue, and you'll find your page, which is 22. And this is already filled up with stuff from the page from that issue because I'm just using it as an example, but what you would do is it would be a blank folder, and you would drag into that folder to upload your page all the links that are on your page, which are your photos. Whatever photo you used on the page, you drag right into the folder, and they'll go right in pretty easily. And then you also want to put the IDML in. And that'll take a second to load. And you'll also put the PDF in. And once that loads, the internet connection is pretty slow here, so it's taking a little while, but once that loads, you're pretty much set for your page. Thank you for watching.